Hey YouTube, this is the Apache Tac 1 folding knife sold by Ontario Knife Company. Right, and the blade length on this, if you measure from the farthest little point to the tip, it's 4 inches. But the usable, more reasonable length, it's about 3.6 inches. All right, it has G10 handle scales. The price from this from Knife Center is about $100. It has a button lock, all right, locking mechanism. All right, now let me just tell you about the little confusion regarding the steel. All right, when I purchased this from Knife Center, the steel was listed as 440C. One of my subscribers actually was very interested in the knife. They called up Ontario. They asked him about it. He asked them about it. They told him the steel was 154 cm. I looked around and there are stores that actually list it as 154 cm. I checked just this morning and Blade HQ still lists it as that, but most stores are listing it as 440C. I said to myself, you know, I've done 2 reviews of this already that I had to take down because of the steel issue. So I emailed Ontario personally, and they told me that it was 440C. All right, so that's the word I got from the email from Ontario Knife Company themselves. All right, if there's an update, I'll definitely put it in the text box. Here's a close-up of that very unique blade shape. I do like it a lot. It reminds me of a shark's tooth, right? And it does have a bead blasted finish. Right, dual thumb studs as you see there. Now what's good about this blade design, it's extremely pointed. Obviously they designed this as a tactical folder, and obviously it would have extreme penetration, but then look how wide it gets. So you know, it's going in easily and then it's causing a lot of damage. Yeah, I know that's kind of bloodthirsty, but they are selling it as a tack folder. So now you see this is what's sometimes called a fishbone texture pattern. See that there? Gives a good grip. And then up here it changes to a brickwork pattern. You see the finger groove there. Open construction. Very partial liners. The liner pretty much only goes to here, so it's mostly, there's no liners that whole section there. And you see the texturing there, kind of a thumb ramp with twin rows of texture there. This is the button lock. You press that. See if we can get it. See what it does. There's a little cylinder, you know, that fits into the tang, right? And when you press the button lock, you know, that cylinder snaps into place. The advantage of the button lock is just that it's tiny and light. Like that little section, that's the entire lock, right? So it's simple and it keeps the weight down. Now the position of the button is pretty good because in the hammer grip, you're not going to accidentally press the button. And if you want to hold it like this, like that, you know, you're not going to press the button. They have put it out of the way, which is good. You can close it with one hand pretty easy, just pinch it like that. Right, the opening is fairly good because the thumb stud is a good distance from the handle. Right, the click, when it clicks open, it's not really a very impressive or confident sounding click. That's just a factor of the type of lock. It does lock securely. There's no blade play on this one. See the pocket clip here. Right side tip down carry only. Yeah, a lot of people are not going to like that. Yeah, a 1 position pocket clip, right? And it is skeletonized. All right, here's a size comparison with a Spyderco Endura. This is the Sprint Run Endura, but as you can see, the Ontario Apache, it's pretty much almost exactly the same overall length as the Spyderco Endura. So that should give you some idea of the scale of the knife. Alright, so my overall opinion on the Ontario Apache Tac 1. You know, it's got some pluses and some minuses. The first minus, and I'm not trying to lecture, but when a bunch of different stores are listing different steels, it kind of makes me feel like the company has not just taken the basic steps to even market their product. You know, if you have a big company, there's a person whose job it is to sit at a desk and check these things and make phone calls to the different stores to make sure everyone is on the same page. I've had this knife for like over a year, and in that time I still see several stores listing different steels. I don't know how that happens. Just makes me feel like they don't really, it makes me feel like the company itself has kind of given up on the knife. The other drawback would just be the bead blast finish. Most people prefer a stone wash. All right, I know they're trying to make it low profile so it's tactical, but for $100 or more, a lot of people would like a stone wash finish. All right, now as far as the benefits of the knife, I think this kind of shark tooth-like blade shape, I think it's excellent for a tactical folder, and it is an almost full flat ground too. So this would be a great slicer, a great tip slicer, and you know, very deadly in thrusting techniques. They obviously wanted to keep this lightweight. You know, this is not meant to be competition to a zero tolerance knife. This is meant to be the other philosophy of light and fast. Alright, so kind of a mixed review. It's got pluses, it's got minuses. Overall, I do like the knife. I hope you enjoyed the knife review. Stay tuned for many more videos. I'm out of here.